Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim from Gothridge Manor, and that's Paul, aka Flint of the Fire Forge.
Yes.
And
That
we're
is
going to
I.
continue on. Who's I?
That is I, Flint Fireforge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know whose I it was. And then,
My
so we're
eye.
going to, you're my eye. Going to continue our duet game, Shadowdark, in my city of Scorn. And I guess he's bringing on the doom. He's doing things he wants no one to see behind the
Bringing on the
scenes.
doom.
I was wearing that yesterday for my other game, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Very
Yeah,
nice.
we
Very nice.
we don't YouTubeize that one. It's just um,
It's more of a it's the inside. It's an inside joke, right? So
inside. Yeah.
it's out there. It's out there for people to explore if they wish. And I'm looking. The reason is I'm looking for my notebook, which
Yeah.
seems to have just wander. Oh, there it is. I found it. Ugh. There we go. Now we have our notebook, our handy dandy notebook.
Oh, that's your.
Let's see.
All right, getting that. Just getting on my. There we go. All right. And I still can't find it. What I'm looking for, Paul. I don't know what the heck I did with that file, which is weird.
don't
'Cause
know.
I had it. I know. I just had it. I don't know, 20 minutes ago, open and going through it, and now it has disappeared. Welcome to my techno critical.
There you go. Looks like it's gonna be a no prep game, Tim.
Well, I actually have my got my prep all.
Oh, okay.
I actually prepped for this game more than I have the last game, so it's pretty good, I guess.
All right.
Did you see in Roll20 that I got everybody's character done for you, and you should have access to them, and so so let's see here. Let's go through that. Oh, you know what? Let me share the screen so you guys can pay attention. Not that there's anybody watching, but just in case.
That's right.
Just in case that happens. I guess I need to do this. Let's put that over there. There. Share.
Uh-huh. Are they all yeah. How did you roll these up, Tim? Did you roll these up straight 6 or did you configure the numbers?
You know what? It was. I actually rolled them. Which dice? I rolled them. I got Joe sent me these fuzzy dice, these big fuzzy blue dice.
Yeah,
and they roll really well. I was rolling good with these things. I was like, damn. So that some of your guys, I think, some of your folks have freaking great scores. I don't remember who all, but they are. I thought I did pretty well for you, Paul.
Okay. Well, I'm excited as I begin to explore these. There we go. All right. Yeah. Well, Bellamy is
he's got an 18. Yeah.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. We got Cass. This is the first time I'm seeing Cass's Cass's numbers.
Right. Yeah.
She's average.
Is she average? I thought she did pretty good.
Dex, she got 16 decks, but everything else is a 9 or a 10, and two.
Yeah, 12. I guess that's fair. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's me, and then there's Kabora. Kabora's really good.
I was gonna say, I thought one of them I rolled really well on.
Yeah, Kabora's got a 14 intelligence, 15 dex, 12 strength, 13 con. He's pretty good.
Well, +6. Did you see my roll up of my solo characters at all, Paul? When I roll
my
solo
character? Yeah.
I think I have combined scores between all four of them, probably a -20 with all of them.
Yep.
They're like all failed torchbearers or something like that. They're just awful.
Yeah.
My favorite part is their best stats were all wisdom, so now they're all four drunken. My four drunken clerics are going to go partying. So I am kind of looking forward to that. That'll be fun. All right. So where did you last leave off then, Paul?
Well, let's see. And I'm gonna reduce these down here. I got them all. These character
Blocking the
sheets.
screen. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna.
And you can also, like, if you push the double window, you can push them off to the side so it doesn't cover everything.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So last we left, I was on a. I was building my crew.
Yep.
Let's see. Building my crew. I found out who's. I believe it was the Drake brothers, who are trying to infiltrate our territory of the Silent Knives. I have heard the name. There's their leader, which is Villain Clackus,
Right.
and which I found very funny that his name is Villain.
But
I shall mock him mercilessly about that.
Right.
And then I went around. I have Mitchell. My crew now consists of Mitchell the cook.
Yes.
What?
I said yes. Yep.
Yes.
Got him.
Mitchell the cook. Mitchell of Grey Glen, by the way. I must include
Mitchell
all
of Grey Glen. Very good. Very good.
Then I have Cass. And Cass is my partner in crime. Who's been on a few adventures with me. Then you have Kabora, who's into knives, and he's kind of the muscle of the group. Then you have Webley, who is a street scout. And then you have Bellamy, who happens to be a necromancer, mage.
Who? You mean Bellamy?
Bellamy, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said Webley. Who's Webley? I don't remember Webley.
Webley's a street scout, is he not?
I remember.
Or is he not part of the crew?
Let me see here. I don't remember Webley, but let me just double check my notes here. Thought I got all the ones. Maybe I did forget Webley.
Wasn't he a young guy that I met? Or maybe we just talked about him. Maybe I never went and spoke to him. But
right.
He was the guy that led us. He was the guy that gave us information.
Right.
How to get
no,
down
you never recruited him. He helped you out with I was gonna say he's the one who helped you out with the finding the entrance and stuff like that.
I've not officially recruited him yet.
Right.
Okay.
He's part of Sidwin's crew anyways.
Okay, so he's not gonna give him to me.
So
that's fine. Then Bellamy is the necromancer mage. Yeah, is it necromancer?
Not a necromancer. No, he's just a mage.
Okay, just a mage. All right, and then let's see. Yeah, I need to make a visit to, Hart Hollis, who's a weapons dealer.
Right.
I have been to the Sage, but we wound up visiting Sage and Serpent. And we had an encounter there with a shrouded, cloaked individual, half orc, with a tattooed jawline.
Yep, 3 parallel lines on his jawline. Correct.
And I think money wise, I think Sidwin wound up giving me 800 silver, 2 gold crowns, and 2 gold crowns that are 100 gold pieces each.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is what occurred in our last outing.
Yes. All right. So, you guys were leaving I guess we should get on the regular map then. I'm trying to change maps on Restream. That doesn't work so well. Go up here. Go 44 there. And you guys are coming out of the Sage and Serpent after that
Right.
little occurrence. And what do you plan on doing then?
Well, Cass and I are going to stop by. We're going to stop by the. We're going to stop by Hart Hollis's place, who
Okay.
deals with weapons.
All right.
Now,
So,
would I know Hart from anywhere?
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah,
would know him
Hart
well enough.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, you don't like you're not like best buddies or anything like that, but you know enough to say, "Hey, Hart, how you doing?"
Yeah.
You know, and he knows that you're part of the Silent Knives and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Do we? Is our group? I don't know how I don't know. Hobbs may know, but are we taxing businesses around here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. There's always protection money to be paid. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. You go into his storefront. His storefront itself is kind of like a third of that front there, Paul. On the walls, you see a variety. It seems like he specializes in uh, short swords, daggers, and other bladed stuff. He's got a few long swords. Not any like great two-handed swords or two-handed weapons, but they all seem like they're focused on bladed stuff. Oh, now I can't hear you, Paul.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you must have hit your button.
I must have hit my button. So, okay. So Hobbs goes in, and
Okay.
and if Hart is there, I will greet him.
When you come in, the bell rings over the door,
Okay.
and the room. There's only a door. There's no counter. There's nothing like that. It's just a room with a display of weapons on it. And then there's a door on the back thing, and then you hear the heavy thump of boots. And you see this dwarf come out, and he's got chicken grease over his beard and
Ah.
like a weird little bib, on there, and chicken legs still in his hand, and he's like, "Welcome." Oh, let's see who we have here. I recognize you. You are Hobbs, and
Yes.
I recognize you, the young lady with the attitude, Cass.
Well, he does know you.
See, he goes, "What? So, what can I help with the fine members of the guild?"
Yes. Well, first of all, Hart, we hate to disrupt your lunch, but
Money is never a disruption as long as you're buying.
and I am buying. I am interested in possibly upgrading my gear here, and I'd like to start maybe with a silver short sword.
Silver short sword, huh? He
Yeah.
kind of goes over. You see, he's got one on the wall. Right? It's a hard silver short sword, and he's like, "So you want something like this?"
Yeah. I think I'd like something. May I see it, please?
Well, of course you can.
And so
he hands it to you.
Okay, and I'm kind of weighing it a little bit, feeling how
It feels
it's in my hand.
exceptionally good. Like it's like very well balanced. It's probably one of the best short swords you've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. The craftsmanship is beyond your expectations. Well, maybe not, but what you've seen normally.
Okay. And can I guesstimate the cost of such a fine weapon?
So an average short sword in Scorn is going to cost you around 10 to maybe 12, 15 silver, depending on where you buy it, what condition it is, and everything. If it's silvered, then it's usually going to be around 10 times that amount, Paul.
Okay. Well, yeah, but as far as my ability to gauge what he might sell this for.
Well, oh, that's right. You are the evaluator. This is a masterwork short sword. So this is not only a silver short sword, it's masterwork short sword. So
Right.
what it'll do is it'll give you a +1 bonus, 2 damage, and 2 hit. It's not a magical bonus,
Right.
but you'll still get that. You're going to estimate this thing is probably going to cost you around anywhere on the low end 500 to the high end 700 silver pieces.
That is, of course, with negotiations.
So that's what you have your immediate, like you have those little formulas that are appearing around your head, and you know the
Yes, yes.
numbers and
Calculating numbers like you'd see
mhm.
like in a video where the numbers are coming, the equations, and
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
figuring it out.
So you're guesstimating probably low end to be about 500, high end to be about 700 ish.
Hmm. Then I say, Hart, my good man. Um, what would you let this go for?
Oh, this one here, and he kind of looks at it and it's like this is one of my finest pieces I've ever done. This hard silver was brought from the earth over in the Comor forest.
Oh,
It hasn't it's a virgin hard silver. So it's never been forged into anything before. So this is the only shape it's known. And while people may not think that's important, it's very, very important to the metal. If you can talk to metal, you can understand what it has to say. And I helped form its words into creating this sword. And then I couldn't just form it without having the handle be something exquisite and something that would just accent the pure perfection of this blade. He says, "Well, now it's wrapped with ebonwood, and this ebonwood, I'm sure you know about my friend, is a very difficult and material to work with. I had to get help from some of my friends, get some imported, and that way, and you look at it, and it is like exceptional. And the way he's got it wrapped, he's got the finest leather wrapped around it, and he goes, so I believe I could part with this. Normally, I would charge 850 today. I because I know you and you've been a good guy. I'll sell it to you for 750 silver today, out the door."
okay. He takes the sword. He's got it in his hand. He listens to it. What? What is that you say? You say you'd like to be sold for 700. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just letting you know, you put the words in the sword's mouth, Mitchell, Hart, and the sword is speaking to me. It's telling me 700, 700 silver. What do you say?
700. He kind of puts his ear towards the blade himself. I think the sword likes you. If 700 it is, then my friend.
Okay. Then he says, all right. He says, that is good enough for me.
So yeah, so just remember so now it's a hard silver masterwork. So when you do if you put it on your character sheet, just don't forget to put the +1 for the masterwork part of it
Plus
for
one to
both
hit.
damage and damage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
not too shabby.
Not too shabby. I show
Right.
Cass. Cass, what do you think?
Well, yeah, that's pretty nice. What about she pulls out her sword, and her sword's kind of got a. Oh, hey, Mike. How many PCs will you run for the duet? Is one enough? We're running one main character, but he's got a crew that he's doing. We're kind of doing a Thieves Guild themed game. So he's just collected his crew last session. So
Yeah. And so, okay, well, then I will make sure here that I add this before I do anything. Let's see.
Castle Sword looks like it's kind of a beat up. Like she could use an upgrade.
Let's see. Well, I ask her. I go. Is anything fancy? Anything your eye fancies there, Cass?
You see her eye goes over to this one short sword. It looks like a thinner short sword, but it definitely looks like it'll do the job, and it definitely is a higher quality than what she has. And she goes, I wouldn't mind this one. This one's. She's kind of brings around, and you see Hart go over to her, and she says, "That's a fine eye, young lady." He goes, that sword used to be part of Lady Ingrade's collection back when she was still alive. And Lady Ingrade was a noble from like 100, 200 years ago. And she's a bit notorious for various deeds, but so it has a little provenance to it there. He goes, I could sell you that, young lady. I mean, the attitude fits the sword and everything. So I think I could do. Oh, hey, Sword and Stones, how are you doing? I could do 40 silver.
And say, Cass, is that what you desire?
She kind of reaches in her pocket. How much silver did you give her last time? I think it was 40, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She pulls out her money pouch, and she's got 40 silver in it. And she goes, "Would you take 35?" And Heart, let me give a quick roll for Heart. See how
well, I say, look, I'll cover. I'll just outright buy it for her.
I'm using French. Did I use French? I don't know. I said, did I say French fries? I don't know. That's the only French I would know. Okay, yeah. Hey, 40 it is then. And what she has is another masterwork short sword herself then.
Okay.
But this one's used. It's been around. It's not silver or anything, but it's still very, and a real good quality. This thing's a solid sword.
Okay. Well, I give another 40 silver.
Okay. All right. And it's like, well, your group looks like it could use some daggers. I have a nice array of daggers over here. If this would be interested of you. Because I have the regular standard daggers. Not that any of my daggers are standard. These are all made by my own hands. And but I do have some. And he kind of he goes to this other section of daggers, and he's like, "These are balanced better for throwing. If you're looking for some more throwing daggers."
Well, I don't think I'm in the market today for daggers, but well, tell me, what are we letting these daggers go for?
Well, I usually sell them by groups of 3. That's the general way I kind of do it. So for 3 at a time, I usually do around 30 gold pieces for those. And then I do have some bandoliers to help you wear them without making noise too, for a little bit of an extra cost that my friend makes for me. These bandoliers, and he pulls out these belts, so they're easy, accessible for you, and then also they stay silent when you move.
Right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I will certainly consider it.
Uh, what's his face? Your mage guy? I forgot his name.
Bellamy.
Bellamy. I had Bidwell in my head. Bellamy said he puts down money and he says, I'll take them. So if you would add 3 throwing daggers onto Bellamy's character sheet there, Paul. And what they'll do is they do +1 to hit when you throw them.
+2 to hit?
+1.
+1 to hit. Okay.
Yep. Boy, where's Joe now? He would be so happy that you're shopping.
I know, right?
Well, he would just be so happy.
Mine is out of just pure
survival
because I did not really have anything to deal with certain things like gargoyles or I mean I was really just counting on my wits at that point to figure it out. So
basically you were unarmed, huh?
I basically I was. I might as well have been because
you lived, so you can't say too bad about it then.
That is correct. That is correct. Let's see here. So okay, so plus you said +1 to hit, right?
+1 to hit, yeah. It doesn't do +1 to damage, but it does do +1 to hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's 3 of those.
Okay, well that puts me at okay, that's why it does that. Okay. It brings me to, at least I'm not getting a deficit. Bellamy is not getting a deficit of any kind. So
no, and he's something just in case, he needs his backup stuff. And when I was making up Bellamy, as you can see, I forgot to buy him any equipment. So this is him buying equipment. And if there's something like ordinary that we need to add on later, we can do it. I just, for whatever reason,
we'll make sure at least he has torches and
he's got a light spell, I think.
Yeah.
Does he? I don't even know.
Hey, I don't know either. You made him.
I know, Will. I got to pay attention to him. Let's see. No, well, he's got burning hands, so it lights up for a little bit. I guess if you catch somebody on fire and they run around, it'll stay lit.
I think I'm going to give him a lantern.
Ooh.
He'll be fancy. He's a fancy schmancy guy, this guy. So I think he'll have a very ornate lantern, very special.
Very special. Okay. And then is it going to be a regular lantern or a bullseye lantern, or
remind me what bullseye lantern does again?
That's just sort of like a flashlight, just shines out in one direction. The one thing that's good about the bullseye lantern, if you want to cover it, it has a cover, and so the light goes, so you can cover the light.
I will say bullseye lantern then.
Okay. All right, and then you'll have to buy oil flasks too. Snickle, Columbo, whatever. Don't forget snacks if you're shopping. There's a basket of combos on the way out that you can pick up. Combos.
There you go. Oil does not like oil. I have to fill separate slots with that, right? So oil.
Yeah, I believe oil flasks are. I've got it right in front of me. It's one slot per flask. But let me just double check real quick. Yeah, it's one for one.
Right. And how much does the lantern take? Does it take just one whole flask, or is it like a third?
So a lantern. So lights up double near distance, requires oil, has a shutter to hide the light. So basically what it does is it's kind of like the equivalent of a torch. Okay. The thing is though, it's like you'll be extra protected. Like if somebody knocks it out of your hand, or it's not going to go out like a torch. It'll be a little bit when I attack the light and everything.
Right, but to fill it, is it one flask per lantern?
One flask per hour. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So I will then have oil.
Oh, we got Chthonic musings in the house, swords and stones. We got that Mike guy.
That Mike guy.
That Mike guy. I can't do. I need to do. What's that guy from Despicable Me? The lead guy.
Oh yeah.
That that guy. I forget. I
Yeah.
don't know how to do that guy. That Mike guy.
That's right. All right. So he's got oil. He's got this. He's got rations. I guess we'll make sure he has rations.
Gru. That's his name. Gru. That bothered me. I didn't know that.
All right. So, what else might Bellamy have upon him? Does he have? He doesn't need a spell book. He doesn't need.
Oh, give him 3 viz. He has 3 viz on him,
and that's 1 slot. Is that correct?
No, he did that's doesn't take any space up on his slots, because basically the viz are just like they can appear in various forms and everything. His looks like, you don't really see it, but it just looks like he has 3 pebbles in a pouch.
Okay.
But what you can do, so just so to remind you, Paul, about the viz, is if you want him to cast the spell without the fear of losing it, just in case he fails, you can use viz. So, but he has to have the spell available to him to be able to use the viz.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm a chill like a villain. All right. Does Bellamy have brothers? He does. That was going to be my inside joke to Paul eventually and everything. I was going to start quoting verses from the songs when he met him, but you spoiled it, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, way to go.
Jeez, that's that Mike guy.
That Mike guy. That guy. All right. So I'll think if you think of anything else, I'll put it down there. But
he's probably pretty full now, isn't he? He's probably only got 10 slots anyhow.
Well, he's got. I mean, what he has bullseye lantern, flint and steel, oil, rations.
Okay.
He doesn't have. He's got the dagger.
I was going to say his daggers. Yeah, that'll take up 1 slot.
1 slot. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good enough.
All right. So he is. So will there be anything else? And he's holding up his chicken leg.
No. There's Heart. Please go back to eating. Happy to do business.
Well, I appreciate the business. Anytime you come in, please come in and just tell you and your folks and everything, I'm going to be closed for the next month or so. So you came in at the right time. I'm going back up north into the Comore Forest to the Gorgon Craigs because I need to harvest some more virgin hard silver. I have weapons to make, and it's important that I get it from the source. I can't rely from all the scoundrels that harvest all this hard silver from other places and everything, because they end up tainting it with other metals.
Well, then clearly, yes, you should definitely harvest this. You have to be. You're a very particular man with a very particular set of skills, and you're very focused on that. And we appreciate that about you, by the way.
And he smiles at that. Well, it does my heart good knowing that I'm helping out the knives for whatever purposes.
Yes, for whatever purposes. And he just smiles and says, "Okay, well then we'll be on our way." Bellamy, it's funny meeting you here.
Is it?
It is.
Was I not supposed to be here?
Well, no, we just saw you just, I don't know, I want to say yesterday or earlier today. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, I know. I did. Yeah, I think it's the next day, but I'm not sure now. Yeah. Keep that time. Keep that time.
Yes, clearly must keep the time. Keep the time. Well, and shortly we should have be able to bring you news as to our next opportunity.
He kind of sounds good. He kind of looks at you. He goes, "Didn't we have this conversation already?"
I don't know. Did we?
I guess that's why I'm here. You told me to be here.
Wait, I told you to be here?
Yes, you said that we needed to meet at Hard Hollison's.
I'm rethinking that. I look at Cass.
Cass
Cass?
looks confused too. She's like,
And I
no.
immediately think, oh no, this is bad. Cass?
And you see her start pulling out her sword, and from the outside you hear people, and in the back you hear some folks, and you see the door open up, and you see a group of guys come out.
Ah, yep. I go, well, that says a lot, Bellamy. I think that tells you everything you need to know.
And Bellamy looks around and is like, well, that was unexpected. And he's like,
And I go,
well,
was it?
and he goes, yes, it was. I guess we'll be able to see how good we do as a group now. He seems very calm about the situation. And he's just like, I guess we'll see what happens next.
He says, Hobbs says, I can only hope that the others got the message too.
So you see this like after these guys come out, they look like these are not. These guys are dressed like they've got armor on. Some of it's kind of like a mishmash of leather, chain, studded armor. There's no like clean suits of armor. It looks like a mishmash of armor. Kind of look like some sort of brigands or something. They definitely reek of Drake brother stock by all means and everything. And you see a dwarf come out with a chicken leg, but it's a different dwarf.
Oh.
And he goes, well, thank you for joining my store today. And I'm glad you were on time, and we could help you out with your weapons. And you look down at your weapons, and they're just basically wooden sticks.
Oh, no.
You see it as you look down to it, and it just goes, and just kind of the illusion, whatever magic was on it, is now gone. And you see Bellamy, and he's just like, very impressive. But he touches his bandolier, but his bandolier seems real, like he's touching it, and it's there. So he's like, oh, so this is real. Well, very odd. He kind of looks at the dwarf. Give me, let's do this. I'm going to call it a streetwise roll, but for you, you'll get advantage on this one, but you're going to need a 15 or above. Use intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, and you can roll for Cass too if you want. Okay, you don't make it.
Okay, and then for Cass, advantage.
Okay. Cass kind of she leans down and she goes, that's Chore the mule. And she's like, we're in trouble.
I go, how much trouble?
She's like, we might as well might need to say our goodbyes now. She says. She looks very worried. And
I go, Bellamy. It's time to earn your pay, sir.
Well, you see the guy, the dwarf. He jumps up on something to sit on, like there's a barrel or something there, and he's sitting there and he's kicking his feet. He's got his chicken leg in his hand. So I have a proposition for you there, Hobbs. Is it right? Yeah, you made quite a name for yourself in the recent days.
Well, I'm glad that I have such a great reputation around here.
Well,
Can't
you
say the
do, and
same
I
for
think
you.
you do. Well, we all have our own reputations to carry, but yeah, no, I've actually heard good things about you, which is unusual for one of Sidwin's group. They tend to keep their heads down. You, however, oh, you've been making some quite a big few splashes recently that I've taken interest in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard about your recent travels into the Undercity. That's kind of why I'm here, actually, there, Hobbs.
Oh,
Um,
you'd like me to bury your body there when you die?
oh, Hobbs, we're men of intellect. We're not here brutes. We could have these monkeys fight each other and all that, but I thought you were a little bit higher than the monkeys that just make blood and bones ooze all over there. What I'm going to propose to you is a business deal.
Oh, but then by all means.
Well, I have my interest. Now, I am a worker. I'm sure your friend there, I believe her name is Cass, is my name is Chor the Mule, and I work for the Drake brothers, which I'm sure you know that there are trying to trying to invade or take over part of your territory at this time.
And
I'm going to guess that you find that a nuisance.
I find that irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Well, be that as it may not be irrelevant if they do what they're planning. So, what I'm here to do is remove as much as the distractions I can for you so you can go about your business.
Okay, continue.
I want to know more about the Undercity myself.
Well, you should make a trip down there then.
My interest is more, or my
I hear it's lovely this
strength
time
is
of
more
year.
street side. I guess so. But what I was hoping is you and I could come to some sort of agreement where we make a deal amongst one another, and while I keep our big brothers from fighting each other, while we actually do something productive.
So Hobbs is thinking to himself. He is now calculating.
Okay, is the numbers popping up again?
Numbers are popping up again. He's calculating.
Okay.
First of all, he's calculating his chances of getting out of here alive should a fight break out. How many of them? How many of them?
Okay, I was just going to tell you right now. There's 4 guards inside the shop with you and him, and then you heard some people on the outside too.
Okay, so there's 5 inside and 3 of us.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm calculating that. I do not like the math. Considering I do not have my sword, which really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. Please continue.
I know you are an intellect, as into like collecting historical documents and maybe some artifacts from below and everything. I would like a chance to see what you find and see what I might be interested in purchasing from you, or at least be able to at least see what's brought up.
He is thinking right now, where is would the other guys not have gotten this message? Why does Bellamy get the message? I'm like, where's Kabora?
Right.
Why is Kabora not here? I'm thinking to myself. Heck, I'd take Mitchell of Grayglen at this moment.
That's right. Yeah.
Could use him as a meat shield of some kind, at least.
At least take one hit for you, huh?
I'd take one. He may only be able to take one. So you're saying you would like first dibs to examine any historical documents that I bring up from the Undercity?
Artifacts. I would. And I would be willing to pay you well for such things if we decided that, a financial agreement could be settled upon. You'll find me, I'm a fair person. And that I do appreciate I appreciate the historical aspects of Scorn. There's definitely a lot of interest in that.
Yeah. Hobbs believes absolutely none of this, although it may be true in some fashion. He thinks to himself, he's looking for something in particular. So for now, Hobbs is going to look at Cass and go, well, it seems that we have a new benefactor.
Call me an ally. I'd prefer that.
What I'd like to call you, I cannot say in front of the women.
You must find Al Capone's vault and do not feel like Geraldo. We already kind of did that. We already actually did that.
Yes, we did.
I don't know if you can see up there. I don't know. Maybe he's saying that because he might have seen the Chthonic music. If you look at you see up there, it says Geraldo, and they went into a vault. So that we kind of already went through that episode. But you guys did find stuff.
True.
You did.
True. We did do that.
Yeah.
All right. So for the sake of my life and the lives, I'm thinking to myself and the others in the room. Tell me, what is his name again?
Chort. Cort, the mule.
Cort.
Yep.
Court
the mule.
Court mule of the brothers.
Yep. Yeah, he's a silent knife too, just like you. Just works for a different family.
All right. Drake Brothers. Okay. I think I have this figured out. All right. Okay. Court. Next time I go down there, I'll send you a message.
Okay. He goes, that's agreeable. And he goes, this is a show of good faith, my friend. And he puts out his hand. And you see like as in a handshake there, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Do you take it?
Oh. I do, with a grimace on my face.
When you wrap your hand,
and I stare at him like steely-eyed directly in his eye, and I squeeze his hand as hard as I can.
Okay, when you squeeze it as hard, all you feel is a hilt in your hand, and as you grip it really hard, and you're looking at him, where he was at fades away, and he's still on the barrel, and you're holding your masterwork silvered short sword. Because I offer you this as a gift, because you can't go down into the Undercity unarmed with the shit that you brought down there, Hobbs. So I offer you this. What you bought.
Well, since I bought it, it's clearly mine anyway. You give me nothing. Simply what I purchased.
He looks at you and goes, I've given it to you.
Oh, and I'm going to give it to you later. Court.
So I said, so I look forward to your message, and hopefully we can do some business in the very near future. Just best of luck to you.
We'll be seeing each other.
And you see him file out, uh, and as they close the door and everything, you see that he puts this or one of the guards goes to the front door or whatever, and he sees that there was a sign out there, and it's on the front of the door. It says, "Be back in 1 month." Went to the Gorgon Craigs.
So Hart was not there at all.
No.
Would we have not seen that sign when we came in, or did they take that sign down?
They took it down
before we went in.
Before you went in, yeah. Okay. And but what's his face is
plan?
He's like, I'm going to have to find out what exactly who he trained under.
Yes, you should, because I will need similar services from you in the very near future.
Oh, I do not have any ability in illusionary magic. That one is quite good.
Well, clearly so, because it fooled all of us.
It did.
In fact,
especially you.
Okay, it didn't need an illusion. Well, maybe so. Was it I personally who was invited you here? Did I come to you and tell you to come here?
It was someone of you.
What does that mean?
It means one of your people came over and told me that I should meet you over here.
And how would you know if it was one of my people?
You and I are the only ones who know of our agreement, besides Cass and anybody else you told. Because I didn't tell anybody.
Which is nobody. I told nobody else except Sidwin, possibly. So nobody knew that you were part of my crew.
Well, then maybe you have a spy amongst your friends.
Ah, maybe. And he may be standing right in front of me.
He may be. I hope you find him. Or her, he adds, as he looks at Cass. And Cass immediately kind of goes tense.
I'm looking at Cass going, I'm just like giving her like a.
And she's like reaching for her dagger almost, but she's not
I'm writing down Bellamy, possible spy. And then I'm just right next to that. I'm going to put. I will Rory-eyes him.
Become a blur. What do you call it? A verb, huh?
Yep, he'll be Rory-eyed. Okay, taking notes. Oh, I'll tell you what. Okay.
You're making your own little blacklist, aren't you?
I am. He is on the blacklist right now. He is an arrogant piece of crap that will. So he's already thinking. Hobbs is already thinking about how to deal with Court and his ilk.
All right. What would you like to do?
What would I like to do? Okay, so I talked to Cass. Cass, this is probably a situation we will keep to ourselves for the moment.
She nods.
We will handle this. Yes, we will handle this in-house. We will not speak to Sidwin. We will not speak to anyone else. We will keep this amongst ourselves. And I look at Bellamy. Amongst ourselves, Bellamy.
He goes, I don't talk to anyone.
Well, you talk to people who tell you to come here.
They talk to me. I just thought you sent me over a person. I can't help it if your friends has a leak in it. I thought you had a tighter ship than this. That's all. My mistake.
Okay. Is he a human?
Yeah, he is a human. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to flip my sword around and I'm going to whack him as hard as I can in his kneecap.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see here. Because he is not going to talk to me like that. And I am the head of this crew. So we're about to put things in order is what we're going to do.
Okay.
All right. So and I'm going to hit him with the hilt of my new +1 sword that I have here, Masterwork sword.
Sure.
And I got to put it on normal. All right.
12. I don't think he has much of an AC, does he? Because he has no armor. I don't know what. So basically, he would just have his AC as his armor right now.
10. Oh no, he's got armor class 12, 16.
Well, the 16 is when he casts his mage armor.
Oh, okay. So
he must have a 12. I was going to say 12. He must have a +2 to his dexterity then, or something like that. Then.
And I'm going to do damage. So what is my damage there? What is the damage that came up?
Well, I'm going to say you're using it like a club.
Yes.
So it'd be 1 to 4. So.
Okay, and I will do 1 to 4. And I'm looking to buckle him. Like I want him down on one knee so I can flip my sword around.
All right. You did 4 points of damage. I'm going to say that's enough that it buckles his knee and he goes down to, he's in kneeling position.
And I immediately flip my sword around in my hand and I put it right at his throat. And I go, you ever speak to me like that ever again, and you will be casting spells no more. I am the head of this crew, and you are an arrogant idiot.
And he looks at you, and it doesn't even look like your threats are registering. He just kind of looks at you like curious. He's more hurt by his knee and everything. He goes, well, clearly I've made a mistake. And he tries to stand up. Do you try to stop him?
I do.
Okay. And so he's and goes.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
He goes, I do. I do. I have some of my own too.
Good. Be wise in using them, I suggest.
I did. I said, I made a mistake.
So, okay. Well, I let him up.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, that is your one and only chance, sir. Do not make that mistake again.
Well, I will be going then. And he walks out the door.
Okay. Bye.
So
bye,
Bellamy.
Felicia.
Yeah,
bye, Felicia.
Bellamy just leaves. Yeah, he just goes, okay, my apologies. I made a mistake. And he just leaves. So you don't have Bellamy now unless you want to go chase him down for anything.
Nope, not chasing him down.
All right. So Bellamy is out of your crew then.
Goodbye, Bellamy.
And Cassidy goes, we needed him.
You needed him. He was your recommendation.
She goes, we need a spellcaster in this crew.
We'll find another.
Okay, well, she goes, I hope your resources are better than mine with that because they're the only ones I have. And if he goes back and tells his house, they were one of the main houses that we dealt with.
Well, then we may have to work with another house. But it's unacceptable.
She just looks, she goes, you're the boss.
That I am.
And she's like, well, shall we go and get some stuff done because we're not earning any money in here.
Do what?
Said, well, we might as well go because we're not earning any money in here. We've only lost our mage.
Right.
And my sword. I had a sword. Now I don't have a sword.
Why? There's swords all over the place.
I was going to say, you want to grab one of the swords up there?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have my sword back.
Basically, the only thing that's left up there
Huh?
is just regular short swords. There's nothing fancy up there now.
Well, but I have my sword. She wasn't given a fancy sword, was she? She was given a
40... she had a grand. He made up this thing about being the the
Oh,
sword of Lady Ingrate, and it was a masterwork. It just wasn't hard silver, but that was a fake one, anyways. Too. There are the throwing daggers are still up there though. They are. There's a couple sets of those still up there.
okay. Would you like some daggers then, Cass?
She definitely would. She's going to take some of those. She'll take
Yes.
one bandolier.
I will leave the money on the counter for when
Okay.
Hart gets back.
Sure.
So I've paid. So basically,
Paul, you broke his immersion, Paul.
whose immersion?
Mike's, he said, Paul's bye Felicia broke my immersion.
Well, it's okay. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
All right. So you leave out the way. I think you're scheduled to meet with Kabora tomorrow, I believe, if I remember correctly, first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Well, and yes, and I guess is Sidwin a part of this? Is he giving directions, or are we simply going back to where we were back in through the
Sidwin wanted you to build your crew up because he was, yeah.
Yes.
So right now you've got the four of you. So you got Cass, you, Kabora, and Mitchell of Grey Glen.
Fantastic.
Which you've gotten better at saying.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yeah, because you were having a stroke the last time you were saying it.
I was.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Okay. What would I like to do?
And give me a D12 roll real quick. Paul?
D12.
Yes. Oops, I gotta get on this.
12.
Oh, you got a 12?
Yeah.
Right. All right. You see the city guards as you leave up in this section, Paul, like above where you're at in one of the main roadways.
Okay.
I guess we'll say it's right at the mouth and everything. You see a little halfling boy. You know him. He's one of the gang members that are here. His name is Chundry Chompins or Chopins. Chundry Chopins. And he's getting questioned by this guy. You know him as Emberick. He's a city guard, and he's not a very friendly city guard whatsoever. He tends to use bully tactics to get what he does, and he kind of
What's his name? What's the guard's name?
Emberick. Emburick.
Okay.
And you see a crowd around, a little small crowd forming, and that you hear some of the people are laughing, and then you hear some of them say, "Throw that boy into the pits."
Okay. So we will exit then, Cass.
Mm-hmm.
Let's deal with this situation before it gets out of control here.
Okay.
So he goes out.
So Emburick's there with three other city guards.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the rest of them, but they all kind of look youngish, like a young crew. Emburick's an older gentleman. He's been doing the city guard, but when you get closer, you see that he's that anger look that you usually, it's looking more embarrassed than angry right now. And like I said, the crowd's kind of building up.
Okay.
And there is a statue not too far from where you're at that you can see. And it's a statue of Baron Maubrey. And you see there's clumps of shit dripping off the Baron's face. And you see Chundry's hands are covered in shit.
Okay. All right. And I yell, Umbrick, my good man.
He looks up and he goes, Hobbs.
Yes,
not now, please.
How can I help you this fine day?
He's like, "Do you know little Chundry here?"
Oh, yes, little Chundry. How are you, little Chundry?
He looks up at you and he goes, "I feel pretty good."
Do you?
I do.
Okay. Okay. I take the flat of my sword and
Oh,
smack him in
man.
the rear end.
Oh, Chundry or Embrick?
Chundry. Chundry.
I don't know. Okay, all right. And he's just like, what?
Says, how do you feel now?
And he kind of looks up at you, and he gets this like little stubborn look on him. You know, he's got his little street urchin face on. He goes, "You think it's the first time somebody's hit me? All I did was put shit on the Baron's face because that's all he talks."
Well, Chundry,
Yes.
you can take 3 more licks from me, or you can go spend a week in the pit. What would you like?
And you see Embrick kind of suppress a small, like a pleasant, or he's happy with this, smile almost. And he's like, "I don't like either of those options. What if I just run away and you never find me again?"
You know who I am.
I do. I just have to run faster.
You can't.
I could right now.
You could, but I would find you. It's not a matter of if, but when. So here's
I didn't damage the statue. I only put shit on it.
So here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna whack him 3 more times.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, get over there and clean that up.
And he kind of looks at you like he wants to say something, but he's fighting saying something. And he goes, "Fine." And he stomps his little halfling foot on the ground. And he's like, "I don't have anything to wash it with."
Well, use your shirt.
So Embrick makes sure he get there's those bucket brigade troughs around town, so they get some water from there. And Embrick goes, "I appreciate it. I didn't want to throw the young one into the pits. We've got a horrible group down there right now."
Oh, I'm sure you do. And you know what? Time in the pit does a soul good. It makes you rethink your life.
The problem is, I don't know if he would have survived who we have down in the pits right now.
Well, this is the city of Scorn, where
I do.
Where hard lessons are learned. But Embrick, I do appreciate you, good sir, for taking care of the city, and anything I can do to help you, more than welcome to do so.
Well, I appreciate your assistance there, Hobbs. Much appreciated. And you see Chundry's up there, and he's scrubbing the. He's like angrily washing the face, just kind of making faces and doing that. And you hear a few of the townspeople, especially other members of his own little street gang, are making fun of him.
So I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah. So that's the little scene that unfolds as you comes to conclusion there.
Well, hopefully that was that, if nothing else, lets city people know that although we are not always on the side of the law, we are always on the side of rectifying horrible
You
mistakes.
guys have a good relationship, mainly with the city guard. You got a few rough spots in there, but most of the time the Silent Knives and the city guard are, unless you guys are doing outright crimes,
right?
Of course.
Well, this was another seed. This, in my mind, was another seed sown
right
into that.
He is very hostile in this game. Yeah, he is.
Well,
he was always hostile in the other game, but he just kept throwing his axe away every time he gets in the fight.
That's right. That's correct. Now I have to let my anger out on juveniles.
Juveniles. That's right. Yeah. Or your allies,
or my allies.
beating your allies.
You know what? Once again, I'm just not messing around with these people. Look, I didn't like Bellamy from the beginning, and now I know why.
Okay.
So Bellamy can do whatever Bellamy wants to do.
All right.
I will find another mage or not.
Right.
But which is perfectly fine either way. Feel like Bellamy's on the spectrum somehow.
That's kind of how I was playing him. He wasn't. That's why I couldn't read any of. Couldn't read the person. The cues. Couldn't. Yeah. So
You know what? That's a terrible person to bring into anything. I would. That's a terrible person that can't read the room.
Right.
Like no. We can't have him. We can't have him. This job depends on us reading the room.
It definitely does. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So what? Okay. So are you? Where would you like to go next? Then,
all right.
Paul?
I don't know. Is there any other juvenile delinquents that I need to take care of?
No, you don't see. I mean, you see people wandering around doing their general business. It's coming to the close of the day. People are, closing up shops and different things.
Right. So I'm supposed to meet. I keep wanting to call. I want to call him Kubota, like the
the tractors.
Tractors. Yeah. I want to call him the Kubota tractor, but that's not his name. Kabora, excuse me. All right. Mm-hmm. So Kabora, I'm supposed to meet in the morning.
Yep, that's what you had him come in the morning, and then of course your chef.
Yes, he's at Tugs. He's over at Tugs. Did we ever find out what Tugs?
You know what? That's what I was looking for. That was the file I was looking for. I was like, where the hell is? I think I know where it is. I'm gonna give me once I can find this. I can find out what it is.
It's gonna drive you to madness.
It is. It drives me nuts. I only made them. And the thing is I used them a lot in our first couple sessions, and the hell if I can remember his freaking name now, though. I think I have it under. Oh, that's why I think it's underneath there. There. Here we go. I think I found it, Paul. Let me see here. I don't care if it connects. Here we go. It is Dimitri. And it's actually a brother and sister in Inessa. A brother and sister bought the tavern after Tug was killed in a fire at his home. They've kept the name, and pretty much everything else is the same. They charge a little more, which has caused some friction between the frequent customers. They charge a little more. Dimitri is a smaller man, but has some skill with throwing knives, and his long red beard is braided with ancestral beads and knots. And then Inessa is also a tall, red-haired woman who has no sense. It has a no-nonsense attitude. I forgot about Inessa actually. So that's that. There we go. So we got Dimitri and Inessa.
All right. So Dimitri and Inessa. All right. Yep. Good enough. All right. So Hobbs has a lot on his mind.
Yes, Hobbs probably does have a lot on his mind.
Hobbs has a lot on his mind. I think he's just going to go to Tugs and drink at this point.
Okay.
He's going to drink. He's going to drink, and he's going to be like, okay, he's got to think this through about court. He's got to think about where he's going to find another mage. Yes, that's what he's going to do. He's going to go drink and think.
Okay.
So that's what he's going to do. And then we'll see if Cass has any other ideas as finding a mage, which I'm not opposed to going there downstairs, down into the understate without a mage. As long as we have 4 people, I'm feeling okay with that. But,
you got 3 people and a cook.
3 people and a cook. Correct. So he's the guy that holds things. Hold this.
Hold this. Don't run away. Hold this.
That's right. If you run away.
Right. I will not be using the other side of the sword.
I'm asking him, like, you ever been in the Comore Forest? Have you ever been a torchbearer for a group of people?
Right.
I need to know a little more of your resume, because if you're him, I'm gonna deal with you.
I think everybody at that time dubbed him Kramer.
Oh yeah, that's right, Kramer. That is correct. Yep,
yeah,
that's his name. All right,
as soon as you come into Tux,
yes,
you see Sidwin sitting at his normal table. He's drinking a mug, and as soon as you come in, he's got another mug. He pushes it towards you. He goes, "We got to talk."
Of course we do. So I will go over there and my body language, Hobbs' body language kind of says it all. He just kind of plops himself down, sighs, grabs the mug, empties it, puts it back on the table.
And
another.
Goes, yeah. And he goes, building a crew isn't as easy as you thought it would be, huh?
Well, I'd say 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
All right. Well, I don't know if you're going to need a 4th or not, but I'm going to say you probably should try to get at least another one coming up, because we've got something that's going to need to get done, and you're the only one I can trust with it.
Well, let me ask you a question then. Do you have any connections with any of the mage houses?
Yeah. He goes, well, I know, I can't remember the name of the house now. It's called the House of Many Scarabs. Those are the ones we go to.
Okay. Anybody that's not named Bellamy will be suitable.
He goes, let me think about that. The problem with the mages that I possibly have access to, they're considered wolf's head mages. So basically, that means any other mage can hunt them down without repercussions because they're not allied with the guild. They're rogue mages.
Okay. Well, they could use then some protection in that sense, I would imagine.
They can, but the problem is we don't want to get into an outright war with the Guild of Arcane Lore either. That would be a very short fight.
Indeed, it would be.
Yeah. So we have to pick and choose when we use them too, because we don't want to be guilt by association, so to speak.
Yes. Well, yes. If there's anybody else in the House of Scarabs that you may be able to connect us with, that would be good.
I will make an inquiry and see what I can find out. What was wrong with, what was his name? Bellamy?
Bellamy. Bellamy had a hard time reading the room, as well as understanding what it means to be respectful to authority.
He looks at you because they're mages. They don't really. It's like we have to. He kind of looks at you and he goes, "We kind of have to play a different game with the mages because they're hired hands. They are not knives. So,
well,
a little better afterwards.
Well, we pay them. We pay them to take orders, and we pay them to.
We do.
So, orders they must take.
He goes, take it from experience, Hobbs. I understand, but if you want to work with the mages, you're going to have to learn to do a different dance with them. But you got to run your crew your way. I'm not going to tell you how to run it. If that's going to work for you, you do it. I just know from my experience. That's why he kind of motions his hand around a little bit. There's a reason why I don't have a lot of mages around. He goes, I hire them on for a job. I don't. He goes, and I get the most out of them that I can. I pay them well, and then I send them on their way.
Yes, I agree. For mages, absolutely. I'm in total agreement with you that mages should not be permanent members of crews. They should be simply slots to be filled.
Yeah, there's too many conflicts of interest and loyalty in that too. So, but I do have something. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you, Hobbs. All right, so we were having a little bit of issue with the Drake brothers, as you know.
Yes.
I just I had some of my recent intel, and apparently they're going to go looking for a particular artifact. Don't know exactly what it is yet. All I know is it's from a group of, ironically enough, mages that lived in Scorn for a short time in the Undercity. And this was, we're talking a while ago, but they were, let's say, specialized in vampiric magic.
Right. And what was the name of this group?
The group itself, he
Yeah.
goes, I'm still getting that information. He goes, it shouldn't take me too long to get that. But I have to contact my contact in the Mage Guild. He's just a scholar. I've got a another feeler out. I'm confirming it with two different resources, and he mentions a name. I can't think of his name here offhand. He's a halfling archivist that lives like in the next block over, and he's one of those little halflings that has maps and tomes everywhere and does a lot of research. So what he's doing is he's confirming it with his mage contact, and he's going to confirm it with his the halfling contact, whose name I can't remember right now.
And do you know what?
It's in the other name.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of document we're looking for, or artifact, I should say?
I have a feeling it's some sort of helmet or it's some sort of headwear, from what I understand. The way they talked about it sounded like that. Um, Possibly some sort of hypnotic or charm ability kind of thing about it. But whatever this thing is, I mean, they're stupid enough, from what I understand. All these artifacts that come from this particular house are, of course, any kind of, does air quotes, illegal to have uh, because of the powers that they draw from. I guess they have some pretty nasty side effects. Have a good night there, Chthonic Musings. Thanks for stopping by. But I'm going to have that information by tomorrow morning, I'm assuming. That's what I'm hoping for. And so, do you think you can find your fourth by then?
Well, if you can connect me with the right person there at the scarabs over there, I may be able to investigate.
Because that's why I wanted you to do this, Hobbs. uh, he goes, I'll see what I can do when I talk to my contact tonight to see if there's anybody who's, well, because we might get some interest from the Guild of Arcane Lore from this, but we're going to have to do this legit then, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, I guess Cass is with me.
Yeah, Cass is with you.
Okay. Well, I thought I had it handled, and then I look over at her, but it just didn't.
She just looks at you and goes, "Don't give me those dirty looks. You wanted a mage, I gave you mage, and then you broke our mage, and then he went away. What'd you expect?"
We're going to find a mage, Sidwin. We're going to find a mage.
Okay. He goes, you might want to try the Adventurers Guild.
True. I could go over there and see if maybe there's somebody available.
The only problem with the Adventurers Guild is we don't know who they're associated with, or at least we don't know what kind of references they have, type of deal. So, but if we needed a pinch in that, I'm sure we can find somebody over there.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll wait till morning. In the morning, I'll go over to the Scarab House and ask around.
Okay. All right. And as you're sitting there at night, you're shooting the shit with Sidwin, and he kind of excuses himself eventually because, I've got to go get my, collect my information, and then I'll talk to you in the morning about it. You just happen to, the bar's kind of filled up a little bit. And then you see that half orc sitting in the corner, the one with the tattoos along the jawline.
Right.
And he's kind of looks like he's keeping his head low, and he's just sitting back there. But the one thing you notice, though, is he was listening to everything you guys were saying.
I'm going to order, as Sidwin is leaving, I will order another drink.
Okay.
I'll order 2. And walk my way over to his table. Assuming him, I'll walk over to their table.
Okay. And it's a he. You can tell it's a he.
Okay.
So he's got kind of a broad face and everything, and he kind of looks up at you, and he goes, "Can I help you?"
Well, yes, you can take this beer from me. I seem to have 2 of them.
He takes it. He goes, Hobbs, right?
Yes, Hobbs.
So what can I do for you, Hobbs?
Well, have I ever seen him around before? Or is that the only time?
No. The first time you saw him was when he was like running through the Sage and Serpent.
Sage.
Yep.
Well, he says, and I don't know, anything from anything. I'm simply a man of observations. But it seems to me that maybe you might be in a sticky situation with the city guards.
I'm not worried about the city guards that much.
Oh. Well, what are you worried about then?
Kind of looks at you. He kind of shrugs to himself, and he goes, the Guild of Arcane Lore. I heard you talking about them. Having some issue with some mages, I hear.
That is correct. We are seeking a 4th member of our crew. Have some business to do, and preferably I would rather have a mage. You wouldn't happen to know one, would you?
I would.
Do tell.
Well, you see him kind of flicker his hands a little bit, and he does some minor little prestidigitation with some minor magic and stuff like that. He goes, I've been known to dabble.
Well, we need dabblers. So would that be of interest to you to spend a day or 2 in the Undercity? For good coin, of course.
I was going to say, can you give me an estimation on how much this would be worth to me?
Well, you would get a fair and even split of anything we bring up, whether we have to pawn it or whether it is monetary value. And then I take some silver out of my pocket. I take out 40 silver pieces, and I lay them on the table, and I go, well, would an even split and 40 silver pieces up front be of interest to you?
It would, but I'd also like to maybe put in the contingency also if we find any magic, so to speak. I'm looking for traveling type magic that I would be able to claim it for myself.
Could you unpack that? What do you mean by traveling magic?
To allow myself to travel magically, maybe by distance, maybe through dimensions, maybe through existences,
Portal.
those type of things. Somewhat, yeah. That's where my interest lies.
Well, I have no interest in traveling magic. So, if there be traveling magic that we find, um, I would certainly put you at the top of the list.
Okay, and I would forego my share if we did find such magic, since I would have my, what I wanted to begin with. I would be
Okay.
okay with that.
All right.
He goes, but I also do come with some baggage. I am a wanted person of interest for the Guild of Arcane Lore.
Oh, I ask him, is he part of the Wolf's Head?
He goes, he kind of nods. Yes, yes, I am.
Oh, so much trouble. So much trouble. So much trouble.
So as you can see, this is why I'm not too worried about the city guard as much as I am the guild.
Clearly.
He goes, I didn't do anything that would endanger anyone. They are a group that sometimes stick to laws that should not matter anymore. I disobeyed the law of Gideon.
What is the law of Gideon?
It's from the Porters of Gideon. You give me a intelligence roll, Paul. See if you know who Porters of Gideon are.
Intelligence roll.
Yeah. So we're going back. We're doing some back lore on this one.
Okay.
Some setting lore. Oh, yeah. You beat a 15. You know the Porters of Gideon were they think of them almost like Templars in a way, but what their things that they fought is this was right after the demonic wars, and so what they did is they went around and forbade and collected all of traveling magic, like what he wants, anything that can dimension travel, especially planar travel. They don't want, because part of the issue was there was so much access between the worlds that they were trying to seal the world off so no outsiders could get in. So a lot, and they were, when they first built up, they were approved and sanctioned and funded by kings and clerics and merchants, so they, just like the Templars in a way, they got all this funding to do all this stuff, but then they became an entity so strong that kings and the priests and the merchants became jealous of their power that they had, and they started infringing on their powers. And of course, they didn't stick to exactly enforcing travel magic laws. They started doing on other things. But one of the laws that was set up with the Mage Guild to be established in civilized territory, so they didn't have to keep doing their stuff out in the wilderness all of them, they had to abide by the laws of Gideon. And even though the Porters of Gideon fell out of favor and they were abolished, the mages have always, as part of their agreements, they kept that ban on travel magic.
Okay. Okay. So Hobbs is taking all this in, thinking about the situation. How soon can you be ready?
And he extends his hand, and you see he's got these kind of somewhat, they're plain but very well crafted bracers on his wrists. He goes, "My name's Caleb."
What's his name? Caleb?
Caleb.
C-A-L-E-B?
Biblical Caleb, yeah.
Gotcha.
One of the men who never died, huh?
Right.
He says, I can be ready anytime. He goes, I'm staying here at Tugs for the time being, unless the Guild of Arcane Lord come busting through. But other than that, I've been on the run for a while, and I need money and I need a purpose besides hiding.
Huh. Well, okay then. Be ready in the morning.
I will. Thank you, Hobbs, for this opportunity. I will not let you down.
Well, that's good. And if you did, you certainly wouldn't be the first today.
He goes, I'm sorry to hear that.
Huh. All right. So at this point, then, I will release him. I will then go to, I guess I have a room. I have a room there at the Tugs, I guess.
If you want one, you can, but you don't live that. I mean, you live across town if you wanted to go home.
That's true. I'll go. Well, where's Cass at? Did she already leave?
No, Cass is in Tugs. She's actually, she was there with you the whole time. She was just sitting in the table behind you. Basically, Cass, pretty much wherever you go now, she's going to be the person shadowing you, covering your back, and
Good.
Yeah, she's going to be your, little hit
right-hand person.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Well, then I look at Cass and I go, thoughts?
Seems good.
Okay. Once again, no need to mention this to Sidwin.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Good. All right.
Although I don't like the idea of vampiric magic, that doesn't make me happy at all.
Well, no, I'm not super thrilled about just about anything at this point. But I feel like we have our mage. We have
a mage now,
and so we will have that. So we just have to deal with. We'll worry about court later. Right now, we have money to make.
She goes, I know a few things about court. I might have to do a little, check some of my resources about him and everything. But the thing is about court, even though he's a brutal son of a bitch, I guess if he makes a deal, he holds to it. So if he threatens you, he's a man of his word one way or another, from what I remember. But yeah, getting into business with court or anybody from the Drake's Brothers doesn't sound.
It's not appealing.
No, it's not appealing to me. So, because I mean, it's only a matter of time before, he might be good for a month, he might be good for 2 months, and then somewhere along the line, he's just going to get tired of us or find a better deal and terminate our agreement, so to speak.
Well, let's hope we're not terminated along with that deal. That's our
exactly.
Plan. All right. Well, go home and get some rest. I'm going to go home. I yell at what's his name still there?
Yeah.
He's still cooking.
He's still cooking.
All right. So I yell at Mitchell. Mitchell.
Yes, boss.
Be ready in the morning.
Will do, sir. What is there anything I should take with me? He has a chef knife in his hand, an apron, and it's actually a chef's knife's actually pretty big. It's bigger.
I'll say yes. Yes to that.
Yeah. Yes to that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bring that and maybe bring some vegetables and some rabbit
snacks. I got it. We'll do it. I'll make sure we're well fed. How long are we going to be gone, boss?
Well, I don't know, but let's say 3 days.
3 days? All right. And how many do we have with us?
We have one. I think I counted up. Write this name down. Is it 4 plus me?
Yeah, it's because you got your group of 4. And then you're
gonna X that. So we have. Oh, we got to talk. Am I talking to Webley? Or are we not talking to Webley?
Webley, remember he's like a street scout for.
That's right. That's right. He works for Sidwin. Yeah, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write that down. Works.
And his specialty is more above, doing the street scouting. He wouldn't serve you much well.
Would be of no use. All right. So
yeah, he wouldn't be towards his strength. Yeah.
All right. So it'll be Kabora, Cass, Mitchell, and me plus. So that'd be 5 total.
Yep. Total, I guess. Yep.
Plus Caleb.
Plus Caleb. Oh yeah. Plus Caleb would be 5. Yep. You're 4, and then yourself would be 5.
Okay. All right. All right. Then that is what we will do.
All right. So what I'll do is we'll end the session here, Paul, because I didn't know you were
thinking.
Yeah. And then we'll start off. So next week we'll start off with the exploration or you'll get the information for the stuff there. I didn't even, it's funny. I did all this, how they always say game prep and everything like this, got all this ready. And I think this is how much I used of it. So
such as it is. Such
yeah,
as
no
DM.
Yeah. I didn't know you were going to pick a fight with your mage
with Bellamy.
Yeah.
Well, I had to crack down. Sure. I wasn't gonna put up with his nonsense.
Yeah.
He was look, I saw him as potential that he was going to put us in danger somehow. And so either I had to get hold of him to understand the enormity of the situation, or I was just going to have to get rid of him. So he was either going to understand or not understand.
Right.
So I'm thinking of the other people in the crew that would have to deal with it. And if I lost a crew member because Bellamy decided he wanted to be a little too straightforward with anything. I'm trying to think of who. I'm thinking like Drax from.
If you move slow enough, they can't see you.
Yes. Yes. Like thinking like I don't want Drax with me. I gotta have somebody else. And I'm not even quite sure if Caleb was meant to come with us. I'm thinking maybe he was not necessarily on the books.
He was basically a, how you have different things going on kind of thing like that. He was just sort of like, I guess if you want to call it the B or C plot going on as you guys were doing this stuff.
Yeah.
But I saw the opportunity to integrate the two, and it actually worked pretty good.
Well, yeah, it works for me because I did not want to go to the House of Scarabs and start interviewing mages.
Putting out your interview table. Yeah.
Can I see your resume? Great.
Next.
So tell me about yourself.
Why do you think you should have this job?
What's your favorite spell? Oh, good. That's
and
great.
I'll tell you what, why don't we, if you want to, do you have a little bit of time, Paul?
I do.
Okay. Let's roll up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Caleb?
And I'm going to have, let's roll up Caleb. And how did you spell Caleb? C-A-L-E-B? Okay.
C-A-L-E-B.
Okay, we'll do all players. I'll get a token for him soon enough there, Paul. And then we'll put him as silent. I'm trying to tag my like when I make these things, they have tag options.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out what the usefulness of it is yet, but I'm still gonna do it.
Well, I think when you search characters, you could like on the Roll20 in the character vault or whatever that's called. If you're trying to call up something and you put, wolf's head, like anybody that's connected with the wolf head thing, those characters will be there, I believe. Well, thank you, Michael, for joining us. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
Thanks. We're gonna
Chthonic Musings and all the other fine people.
Swords and Stone.
Chthonic Musings and Swords and Stones and that Mike guy. Got it for Mike.
Scudderford Mike. Yeah. Yep. He's been doing. Saw Mike's thing. What was he doing? He was doing a Shadowdark
Yeah.
thing the other day. I wasn't able to catch it, but I saw that he had. I think because Mike does does he do the real time? He
Yeah.
does it. He has a
1-to-1.
different. The one, oh, that's what it is. Yeah, 1-to-1 time. Yep. I didn't get a chance. I'm kind of interesting to see. I don't know if it'd ever be for me, but I'm kind of interested to see how it works though at the same time. See if
Sure.
there's anything I could glean off of it and everything.
Yeah, he does. Mike has a good channel for those that may still be here or watching towards the end here. Mike's got a good channel. Just look up Scudder for Mike. He's
Right.
done solo role plays with
Right.
BX. I want to say he used BX. But yeah, so he's got a good channel. So be sure to go and check him out.
All right. So and he's a half orc. Let's do. Let me see here. Let's do his background first, there, Paul. So go ahead and roll a d20. I just kind of rolling them right out of the book here.
Okay.
Tell you what. Let me get my.
I don't have it on my screen.
Give me 1 second, and I will bring up everything.
Oh, there's Caleb there. I guess I got him. So if you give me,
I was going to say I thought I shared him.
Yeah, I got him.
You got him? Were you able to add and do that stuff?
Well, you assigned him to me, so didn't you? Or
I thought I did.
You did. I got it. Yep.
Okay. I want to make sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll, right? So I'm doing 3d6 down the line. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do that? Okay, do that first then. All right.
The only thing. Did you say you wanted to do background first? You said background. Is that wolf's head?
Oh, yeah. We can make him with just a wolf's head mage, I guess, as a background. Then we'll just do that. And the only thing we'll do with 3d6 down the line, Paul, the only thing when I make like NPCs up, I usually take whatever the highest roll is and put it in the, like, so if he gets a 16 strength and a 10 intelligence, I'll switch to 16 and give him the 10, just flip flop that part of it. So
alignment,
he'd be neutral.
All right. And does he serve any particular deity?
No.
Okay.
Not at this time.
All right.
Let me. Let's see here if I can do this reshare thing. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it says performance warning. I don't know if I like that. What are you talking about? That sounds bad.
Yeah. What did you do?
I don't know. I guess I didn't take my little blue pill.
Oh.
If I got a performance, I didn't know you could get it on the screen like that. Okay, I'll stop doing that one. All right, well, we'll just, and then let me. I guess I gotta share that anyways, Paul. So that way we can see the rolls. The
rolls. Yeah. Share your screen. Share your.
Yeah. So
or do I need to do that?
No, it'll show up on mine too. I think it will. Go ahead and roll, Paul.
Rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. All right, 3d6. Oh, 16.
Oh my god! No, that's not a 16. That's an 18, Paul. You rolled 3 6s.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I did roll. Holy shit!
Wow. What a way to start out of the gate. Holy shit.
I love it.
That's fantastic. Why don't you just put that in his IQ intelligence slot right now? Don't even bother.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. You're not going to get anything higher than that. So.
All right. Okay, let's roll again.
Yep.
9. That's suitable.
Yep.
All right. 3d6. 13. Acceptable.
13. Is that his dexterity?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That gives him a +1 to his dex. Then that's great.
Yep. Yep. 9.
I
Okay.
forgot. Okay. And then we jump to wisdom, I guess.
Jump to wisdom. 13.
Nice. That's a +1. That's good. Man, right now he's what, +4, +5. He's +6 with a -2, so he's +4 right now.
Yeah.
And now you got
not
his
bad.
charisma.
That's right. 6.
Oh,
Of course.
only 6. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to change my description of him because I put him as like a handsome man and he's well mannered, and now I'm gonna have to rough his edges a little bit, type of thing. I'll tell you
Just
what,
a little bit.
do this for me then, Paul. Switch
Yeah.
to 13 with the 6. So give him a
Okay.
13 charisma and a 6 wisdom because that kind of suits more my
A 6. Oh, a 13 wisdom. Okay, switch that.
yeah.
All
Switch
right.
to
13 and
13
6
wisdom with 13 charisma, and then give him
Okay.
his wisdom as 6,
That's fine.
and that'll kind of
Works out.
suit his character a little bit more.
Got it.
Yeah, and now he'll get 2 talents because he's 3rd level.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's.
So D20
Let me check
or
something.
3
real
or
quick.
2D6.
Yeah, 2d6. But let's see. What is a half? I forgot what a half orc does for you. Being a half orc. Does that give you like?
Let's see here. Half orc.
I haven't played a half orc in so long. I forgot.
I don't think I've ever played a half orc.
There's stats. There we
Half
go.
orc. Towering tusked warriors who are as daring as humans and as relentless as orcs. You know the common
+1
and
to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
Not bad
All
then.
right. So that'll give me a
You just put that in a racial things, but basically it would cancel out his -1 for
it cancel
hit.
out as -1, yeah.
Yeah. So when
So
you
put
like
attack.
we'll do yeah, so what I'll do, Paul, is like just write that in like in his talents and attributes, add that there. And
Yeah.
then when it comes to because he's got a few things I'll make up and add to it. So we'll finish them up that way. But let's do
+1 to attack and damage.
and damage, yep.
Okay.
With melee weapons. That specifically says with melee weapons.
Gotcha.
All right. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 then, Paul.
Oops.
2d6.
All right, 2d6 now.
Yep. This is for his first level.
A 9.
Gain advantage on casting 1 spell, we can figure that one out. And then go ahead and roll again.
Let me add that in real quick. Take it. Advantage. Come on. Spell right. Take advantage on 1 spell. I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now another 2d6.
2d6, yep.
10.
Learn 1 additional wizard spell of any tier you know. So you would know a second level. So instead of getting 4-1, you'll get 4-2.
Okay. Learn 2. Level 2.
Well, you'll learn an extra level or second level spell. And
An extra level 2 spell.
Yep. Now, what we're going to do, Paul, is I always do this: randomly roll which spells he has.
Okay.
So it's a D12,
right.
and any duplicates. Yeah. And if you roll a duplicate, Paul, I'll let you pick that spell.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
So roll 1. So you got alarm. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Fantastic.
You don't know. That might come in handy. That might
It might.
Yeah. That's actually not the most, especially if you're traveling into hostile territory. Might not be too bad.
All right. So we have alarm.
Go ahead.
Now
with
roll
the next
D12.
one.
A 5.
1, 2, 3. Featherfall.
Featherfall
So right
2
now
words?
you're getting. Yeah, it's 2 words. Yeah.
right. All right. D12 again.
Yep.
2.
2. Burning Hands.
Yay.
Now you're getting a little firepower there.
All right. Burning Hands. Intelligence. All right. And D12 again.
Yep. You get one more.
8.
8. Light.
Also a good one.
Now, which one of those do you want to give advantage to?
Wow. I'm going to say, oh, wow.
I think there's only one choice, isn't there?
It's light, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I would say.
Light. The answer is light. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I was going to say, I don't know why you got to think. I was like,
Right.
Yeah.
What's my DC? Yeah. What's my DC to cast? What is that, 11 then?
11. Yeah, all these are 11 because they're first. It's always 10 plus 1 plus the level.
And how many second level spells do I have?
2.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Can I roll? Is there an advantage on or roll with advantage in my spells? In other words, when I add a spell, I'm looking to see if I can. It says roll with advantage.
I don't think so, but maybe
damage
there
roll.
is.
Damage roll. No, there isn't. I don't know why that is.
You just have to. I think above there. You know how it has that. You could go to the tab of advantage. I think you just roll it from there.
Yes, yeah. I'm just wondering though why, if you have advantage, that's maybe a missing element.
It would be a nice, it would be a nice addition to be able to put that into the character sheet where you could like click it that you'd have advantage. That would be,
right.
Because the funny thing is it automatically does it with damage. So if you get a critical, it'll automatically roll that extra thing. So it'd be nice if they did have that there. All right, you want to do your second level spells then?
Yes, I do.
All right. Roll a d12 again.
There we go. 4.
1, 2, 3. Fixed object. What the hell is that one?
It's like a mending, isn't it?
Fixed object? Is that what it is?
Or fixed?
The object, that's what, if the object you touch that weighs no more than 5 pounds becomes fixed in its current location, and then it can support up to 5,000 pounds of weight for the spell's duration.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what. Let's re-roll that one. I don't know. That seems like unless you like it.
You get a small. I mean, I know what it's trying to say. You have a small object,
right? And you can just say stay right there, and it stays right there, and then you can climb up it or put I don't know a beer keg on it or
something. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want to keep that one?
I'm going to keep it.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it. I like it when people keep it.
I'm going to keep it. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll another
D12. Is that a 12 now? That's a 12, right? DC.
Yeah, that's a DC 12. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fixed object.
And now D12 again, right?
Yes. Yep. 11. Silence.
Okay. I like that one.
Yeah, that's not a bad one at all. That's pretty good. So silence, it goes out to far. You magically mute sound in a nearby cube within the spell's range. Creatures inside that area are deafened, and any sounds they create cannot be heard.
Oh, so I cast it like on a group of orcs. I cast it on them where they cannot hear anything, or am I casting it on us to not make noise?
You magically mute sound in a near cube. So basically, I guess a 30 by 30 cube then. Within the cube's range, which is far, so pretty much your eyes, you can see. Creatures inside the area are deafened, and any sounds they create cannot be heard. It's weird.
So if somebody's wanting to call the guards or whatever, I could cast that where they cannot say.
But you could also cast it on yourself too to make yourself silent at the same time.
Correct.
It could be used either way.
Yeah. The question is, can you move with it?
30 feet. It has to be a
30 feet.
30 foot. Yeah, it's a 30-foot square where you
But
cast
you
it.
can't. But you can't travel more than 30 feet. You can't.
No, you'd probably have
The
to cast
area
another.
does not move with you.
Right. But what
Okay,
you
well, that's
could do
not.
is, oh, let me see here. Let me see. It doesn't say anything about being able to move, Paul. It is a
Okay.
focus. It is a focus spell, though.
Okay.
So I don't. You know what I would rule
What
is
would you
it
rule?
where I would rule, since it's a focus spell, you could move with you because it's almost like recasting it again. So
Right.
you would be able to reapply it. And then when you failed, you failed.
You failed. Right.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, it would be movable with you since it's a focus spell.
Okay.
I deem it so as the mighty merciful GM.
That's right.
Pching.
That's right. There we go.
I never did get an answer. I did ask that question. I think you and I were talking about if you have a torch and you go invisible, does the light disappear? Go invisible.
Yeah. That was it. I asked that question.
Well, remember me and you
Oh, that's
we
right.
had that happen in the Undercity, and
Right.
I think I asked it to somewhere, but I don't think I don't think anybody responded. Which it's not like I have that big a reach, anyways. But I thought maybe one person would have an
I
opinion
mean,
on it.
yeah. Did you posted in the Shadowdark in the Facebook Shadowdark group, right?
No, I think I just said it in one of my videos at the end. It was just a
Oh.
second thought, probably,
Oh, I
everybody.
posted in the Facebook group and see what they say.
I should do that. Yeah.
They got
So,
answers over there. Those guys
oh, they got,
and
what
girls.
the good thing is about that Shadowdark group. I mean, it was kind of like my zine group when I had that one. It's just cool. I mean, everybody's pretty cool over there. They're very encouraging. They're very nice. So I didn't know if it would, like, once it gets hit critical mass, then things start to go fraying at the ends
Yep.
and that. But I don't know. I really haven't seen anything uh, bad, or they might have very good moderators there to kind of get
They
what it.
may very well have good. I bet they have
Yeah,
good moderators for sure.
I'm sure they probably do. So. All right. Well, thanks, Paul. Appreciate you playing again tonight.
My
And,
pleasure, Tim. Thank you for running.
and then we'll meet. I think. Are you good for next week too, Paul?
As far as I know.
Okay. Well, we got 5 people still watching. So, guys, we just concluded. We'll be back here next week. It'll be April the 21st. Paul and I run our games at 8:00, and usually they run 2 hours, like the duet games, because we seem to get a lot of punch in our 2 hour sessions. It seems like we
I
get a
think
lot
we do.
done.
I think we
So
do.
I think I figured that would happen, but until you start doing it on a regular, because even with Joe and Ken, it was the same way. I was getting a lot of progress in there. I mean, even though you kind of started and ended to back up almost at the same, you just kind of went in a circle for this session. It's like started with the mage, lost the mage, now you got a mage again.
Well, hey, once again, I think that works out. I think that's the pace of the game,
Yeah,
because you have to go where the pace of the game goes. You have to say, okay,
right.
well, if I'm a crew chief, then I have to act like a crew chief, and
Yep.
I can't just be. I'm not going to play half-assed about it. So I'm
Right.
not going to be like, well, screw all this. I'm just going to go down in the Undercity because I have other things at play that
Right.
other than my own uh my own desires where I'm just going to go down and do that. Well, when I'm like I'm a basically, I'm in a faction. I serve Sidwin. I have these community relationships that I have to take
Right.
care of. I have
A lot
to
of little layers going on. Yeah.
there's a lot of little layers going on here that I have to pay attention to as a character, as my character does. But I think
Right.
that's part of when you do a duet, you have room for that to
Yep.
be able to explore those options versus
Absolutely.
when you're in a group of 4 or 5 and hey, we're all going down to the dungeon, we're fighting things, and that's what we're doing. The duets allow you to uh, do some more exploration and see where things go because now Hobbs he's in a bit of a tight spot in 2 different areas. He's got now court he has to deal with, and now he
Right.
might have to deal with Sidwin for taking along a wolf's head mage that I'm not telling him about. So I'll
Hey,
just have to
Robert.
deal with that. Hello, Robert.
Robert. Yeah,
So
yeah. You showed up
I
at
am
the end, but we appreciate you showing up for
yes.
us.
So I am, a little frayed at the ends here myself. My Hobbs is because he has to take these chances as to what he's going to do, and then he has to
Right.
figure it out later on. I know
Yeah,
what
that's
my
why I thought having a running the Thieves Guild with you would be interesting because I mean, of all the different, I mean, you can do all the stuff with every class, but I don't know. There's something about just being a, a thief or a rogue or whatever you want to call them. There's already the threat of being an outlaw or already ingrained into just being the character, and then you add then dealing with other thieves and outlaws and having to rely on all those other thieves and
oh
outlaws
yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
fighters don't turn on each other, nor do wizards, nor do uh, priests necessarily. It's not built into their character. Whereas thieves, well, thieves are thieves. It's just
right,
built in that way.
right, exactly. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to explore Hobbs with this because I thought it would. It's just, like I said, it's going to help me kind of flesh out my thieves guild and kind of
Yeah,
do because I can sit there and write all day about it and what I think should happen, but until I start actively bouncing it off with players, does it
yeah,
ever become, uh, I think, refined,
right,
kind of deal.
right.
So, but all right, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Paul, for playing again. And we're going to do, like I said, we're going to do this next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, April 21st,
Burst.
Tuesday, and 8 o'clock p.m. I guess it's 7 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah,
What would that be? 5 o'clock
send 5 o'clock
California time?
yeah, mountain time or
California time. And then
yeah,
there's a mountain time that's in between there. So
that's
yeah,
true. It's a
we'll
mountain
count
time.
that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So, but all right. Thanks, everybody.